Hi, Kim.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for helping my project. Could you say a couple words about yourself?
Well, it depends on what you want to know.
Oh, well, what's your favorite hobby?
Yeah, fishing.
Fishing? And I was wondering, did you know that NASA is planning to send astronauts back to the moon?
I hear talk about it, but are they really going to the moon? Yeah.
But assuming they were, do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing, or what's your thoughts?
Well, to be straight with you, if that's what they doing, me and my religion, I think they just trying to find somewhere to run because they know this earth is not going to survive much longer. It's getting to the point. They building a space station, and they need to have somewhere to run so that the world is.
Have you seen that movie? I think it was called Elysium, where they had like the space station with all the rich people on it, and then the rest of us were back here.
No, I haven't saw that movie, but I know that if you don't have the money, you won't be taking that trip. You know.
But the funny thing is, people with a lot of money don't like doing a lot of work, and somebody has to do the work.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. But if they go up there, they're gonna have to put in where they fit in. They're gonna have to do something in order to stay. Yeah.
When you think about the future of humanity, if you look out a couple hundred years, what does it look like to you?
Well, not saying I never thought about looking out a couple of hundred years. I only look so far down the road and what's going on in the world today. And according to my Bible, that once this world is destroyed, it's not going to exist. This is our second chance. And it doesn't say anything about a third chance.
What was the first chance?
The first chance was when it was destroyed by water.
Okay, that Noah.
Yeah.
And then now it's been since the Noah time.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And if there's a third chance that's in the Bible, I haven't run across it yet. Yeah.
Of course, I think the story of humanity is still being written, so maybe.
Yeah, but not by it's being written. I'm thinking mostly on my opinion is mostly on science.
Okay.
Scientists has a big problem with the Bible. If they didn't see it, then it didn't happen.
They're all from Kansas.
That's a good possibility. But yeah, I don't know what they expect, but my opinion and the way I feel is that I have to do what I think is right to do. So if it does happen, and if it happens, then maybe I could make it with eternal life, and maybe not, because we all got to pay a price. Yeah, we all have to pay that price. A lot of it's more going on now than it was 10 years ago, and you got a lot of people running around and asking the same question: why is this happening? Why is it? Why it's got to be like that? All they have to do is pick up their Bible and read it.
The answer's right there.
It's right there. It's their choice on whether they want to believe it or not. Just like back in the day of Noah, when he kept preaching the same sermon. Was that 100 years? People thought he was crazy, even though he liked to drink the wine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
They started building a boat.
Exactly.
People were like,
Yeah,
kind of silly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, you're in Minnesota, why are you building a boat?
Right. They didn't. A lot of them didn't listen, and the ones that did, well, they made it. Yeah.
What do you think about us being like modern day Noahs and taking the life on Earth and creating, ships that take it to other star systems and things like that?
Well, that would be great, but my only problem with that is that my Bible said when God created, he has everything between heaven and earth.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just because people building a station up in space to try to have somewhere to run, in my opinion, where they run into because they haven't passed heaven. They're between heaven and earth, and God owns everything between heaven and earth. So where are they going?
Wow.
They might as well stay here and be judged like the rest of us.
If you had the chance to go to space, would you do that?
Nah, I don't want to go to space. It's nothing there for me.
But the Apollo 8 astronauts, whenever they went around the moon and they saw the Earth from that distance, I mean, they're like really moved, start reading Genesis. I hear it's like maybe an awe-inspiring sight.
It might be something to see, but I don't want to go to space. Hey, I was born and raised right here in Houston, and it took me the longest. I never wanted to go anywhere but Houston until I made my trip to Seattle.
Oh, what'd you think about that?
Dude, when I was on that plane, we were descending into Seattle, I looked at all that beauty. And I said, God made all this. It's just something to see.
Did it make you want to see more?
I started to drive to Seattle.
Oh.
So I could see more. I saw more of the land. Instead of being here all my life, never went nowhere. Everything here is just flat. I got a chance to see the world, pretty much the world. But it was just beautiful.
Driving through the mountains,
Exactly.
the desert.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. God created that.
It's pretty awesome to see.
Yeah.
Be sad to miss out on it.
Yeah. That's like some of my friends that I grew up with and stuff. Some of them they never seen it. They never witnessed that. All they know is this flat land. But to see something you never saw before with your own eyes and realize God created that in 6 days. That's worth seeing. Yeah.
Well, Ken, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for talking to me.
That was a pleasure.